Hello, this is my reaction video to Rectify Season 2, Episode 9, Until You're Blue. This will contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen up to Season 2, Episode 9, then please watch this later. I want to talk about the season as a whole, but mostly just my reactions that were taped immediately after watching the episode. So I'm not going to break this show down scene by scene. Maybe later, once the season finishes, I'll go back and do a review of each episode. But for now, here's my immediate reaction. Oh my god, can this show get any better? This is like the best episode ever. Wow. Low, the Great Destroyer. The song playing, Tawney, her husband's being a total dick, and yet he's breaking down too because he's got all this guilt over what happened to him with Daniel. But Tawney, I mean, whoa, like she was pushed to the brink.
I can't do this anymore, Ted.
And this is one of the most accurate portrayals of like a Christian woman in 2014 because these days, when necking means everything but intercourse, here we have a sweet little scene where, Tawny, she's like, I want to dance with you.
Sometimes I want to dance with you. Will you dance with me, Daniel?
And like, wow, like she's drinking, she's hurting. That was an amazing scene. Like, wow, wow. This is an awesome show, and I wish there was more shows like this. And I wish there just isn't enough shows like this. I hope this show gets picked up for season 3. One more episode left to go, and I haven't watched the previews yet. But wow, I mean, I've loved Tawny since the beginning, and I mean, the writers totally know what they're doing. I mean, what they're doing. They know that they're writing for me because I mean, I love Keaton Henson too. The song that was playing on the radio when Tawny got into the motel. God, I mean, the music in this whole show is amazing. I mean, we've got, oh my God, Charlie Darwin by the Low Anthem. Just some amazing songs that I've been listening to for ages. And the people behind this show are very much akin to me. A brilliant acting between Ted Jr. and Tawny, and between Daniel and Tawny. I think the weakest link would probably be the senator. I mean, his character is pretty flat. Like it's one dimensional. But I'm glad that they're actually bringing in a few more dimensions to some of the other characters. I wish we got to see more of the little brother. He hasn't had much of a role at all this season, but I would love to see that his character explored in season 3. And where can this go? I mean, if I were to have predictions here, I mean, will Tawny get divorced? She lost the baby. Can Daniel and Tawny live happily ever after? Probably not. But if Daniel has to move out of the state, and if Tawny wants to go to school out of the state, then they're both going out of the state. But that would kind of end Polly, the town of Polly. But I guess the show could happen in more than one location. And there could be like more drama ensuing with whatever other court dramas unfold with Daniel's case. We still don't even really know what happened. We still have to dig deeper into the actual murder and that guy that was taking Daniel on that crazy drug drinking binge, and find out more about his backstory. But the show has really just totally expanded its scope. I mean, we've got the crazy secondhand store guy and all of his crazy friends. We've got way more about Amantha and her boyfriend John. Not so much John. There was one episode there with where John's like trying to get some other guy out of prison. Of course, the mother, the stepfather is a bit of a flat character, but is showing some character development. But I mean, obviously the show is focused entirely on Daniel and now Tawny and Ted Jr., Amantha. Just a great cast. It's a lovely small cast. I'm glad actually that it's, I was reading somewhere that it's actually quite a low budget show and, without any special effects or whatever. So hopefully Sundance will pick it up for season 3 and season 4 and season 5. But no, I could probably watch the show for 10 years and not get bored. It's just a beautiful, wonderful show, heartfelt show, and great music. I'm gonna go play me some Low right now and watch that last scene again. The march is over, the great destroyer. She passes through you like a knife. So there you have it, my immediate reactions. And this was a spotlight episode for Tawney for sure. I love Tawney. If anything, it was definitely a little out of character for Rectify because it was definitely a little more melodramatic, romantic, whatever you want to call it. What are your predictions for the season finale and moving forward to season 3? I mean, where do you see the show going? Where do you want it to go? I mean, do you want season 3 to be all about a court case, or where can the show really go? I mean, it can go in so many directions if it really wanted to. It could explore so many of the characters. Do you want more melodrama, or do you want more of this very staid, slow and steady, but beautifully shot and paced show? Some of your thoughts and comments. And if you want me to review each episode individually, I'd love for you to mention that as well. Who are your favorite characters? Do you like the subplot with the tire store? Do you want to see more with Jared, the brother? I recommended the show to this guy that I know, and he actually just powered through the whole thing on Netflix. And he said, he's just so interested in finding out if Daniel is innocent or guilty. And I was like, it's not really about whether he's innocent or guilty. I mean, I personally think that he's innocent. But even if he was guilty, would it really matter? I mean, it was so long ago. He has spent a lot of time in jail. For me, it's watching the characters and watching the tensions, because people have prejudices and there's lots of pain from the past. And how do you move on? And do you move on? Can you heal? And will this plea bargain and all these trials just continue to haunt Daniel and his family? Let me know. And thanks for listening.